Hi, welcome back to my IGCSE ICT YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss on February-March 2022, paper 2-1, presentation, task presentation. So task presentation is task number 6. So task number 6, you're going to create a short presentation and ensure that all the slides must have a consistent layout and formatting. So create a nice slides. So after you import this M2221 press.rtfr, it is actually, you should have nice slides in your presentation. Unless otherwise instructed, the slide must be formatted to display a title and bullet list. So only slide number 1 you need to change to title slide layout, and in slide number 1 enter your name after the text overview presented by. So have your presentation software. In this video I'm going to use PowerPoint to solve this question. So our first step is to import the outline file. So go to Home tab, New Slides, Slides from Outline. So get the source file, import. So after import, you can see that you are having actually slides because the first one is a blank slide. So delete the first slide. So now you're having 9 slides. So all the other slide is going to have title and bullet list, whereby slide number 1 have to change the layout to title slide layout. So after the text overview presented by colon, put a space, type in your full name. So this is what you need to do in question number 23. Then use the slide master to display the following features, where you should have an automatic slide number on the top right and your candidate's number and center number and your name. So since this part it never mentioned where it should be, you just need to ensure that this slide number, your candidate's details are at the same positions of every slide and there is no overlapping. So to do this, we need to go to View, Slide Master View. So remember to actually set it in the Slide Master, the first parent slide, okay, the Slide Master. Then we go to Insert, Header Footer. So in the header footer, check the checkbox for slide number. So this is a place where we're going to have our slide number. So later on, we're going to move the slide number to the top right corner and check the checkbox for the footer. This is a place where you're going to put in your full name, center number, comma space, and your candidate's number. So apply to all, then move this slide number to the top right corner. By default, the font color for this is actually gray. So we can actually change it to black so that it is clear when we do the printing. Then you can close your slide master view and you can double check. All this will appear on every single slide and at the consistent positions. Okay, so next one. Delete slide with the title Suitable Applications for HDDs. So look for suitable application for HDD. We need to delete this slide. Then next one. On the slide with title, consider your storage needs, demote to the next level. All the points that below is it. So let's go to consider your storage. So below is it. These are all the bullet points. We need to demote it. So to demote, go to your Home tab. Make sure you select all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 bullet points. Then click on this increase bullet list. So it becomes next bullet point. So next questions. Use the data in the file m221 sales.csv. Is a text file, is a comma separated value file to create a vertical bar chart. Compare unit sold for the sales year 2020 and 2021. So what we have to do is we're going to create the chart now. So let's go to our file, our folder, take the file. So open the file in the spreadsheets package and always have the habit adjust the column width to ensure that all the data are shown in its respective cell. So we want to check we want to have the vertical bar chart. So select cell A1 to E3, then insert vertical bar chart. So this is how the chart should looks like. Okay, this is how the chart should looks like. And we need to make sure that the series 1 and 2 is actually the year. So go to right click, select data, then edit to put in the, need to edit to put in the serial number for the year 2020 and 2021. So this is how the chart should looks like. So after you have the chart, then we need to label the chart as follow. We have the chart title, sales for sales of storage device, value access title, unit sold, and the categories access title, type, and connection. So what we have to do is we need to click on the chart title, type in the chart title needed. So sales of storage devices. Then add the chart element by check the checkbox for access title. So for the category access, you have to put in type and connections. Then for the value access, we have to put in unit sold. Then we have the legend. So next we check what are the category we need to display. So display the following: only the data value at the top of each bar and a legend to show the years. So we have the legend showing the years, but we need to have the data label. So what we have to do is click on the chart element plus icon here to call for the chart element and check the checkbox for data label. So the data label will be included. And once you check it, you will see that actually I accidentally include the sales year. So what we have to do is we have to modify our data, select the data, and we remove this sales year. So it will not be included. So sales year should be our legend. So what we have to do next is, because we are going to place this chart, we're going to place this chart to the left of the bullet on slide title Sales Analysis 2020-2021. So what we have to do is, because when we do the printing, we may not print it in color. So what can we do is, I will change the color with different patterns. So we can right click, you select all the bar, right click, then go to texture. So patterns fill. First thing, we make it as a solid fill with dark gray color. Then next you select the orange bar. Then this round we go for the patterns fill. We make it with a clear difference between the patterns. Then it will be good if we can actually include the borderline. So you can draw formats, outline, draw a black color borderline for each of the bar. So you have a very clear chart in your printout later on. So next we're going to copy this chart, Ctrl+C copy, go to your presentations and look for the slide sales analysis, which is in slide number 8. So it must appear on the left of the bullet. So we resize our bullet point. to be on the right hand side, and you can paste in your chart. So this is how we can paste it. You can paste it as a image file, or you can paste it as normally, so we can actually modify the font size to make sure that it is actually readable when you paste it up. So I will do some adjustment on the title, and we will draw a shapes outline to cover the slide, to cover the chart. So you have to make sure that there's no overlapping with your bullet points as well. So next one we have to do is add the following text as a presenter or speaker notes for the slide with title sales analysis. So these are the text we need to add in. So to do this, we go to our presentation, the same slides we are referring, then just go to notes. So you have the space to type in the content. So here you type in the content. So make sure that you type in exactly the same as written in the question paper. Any typing mistake, any typo, you will not get the marks for this task. So once you have this, then you can actually have the habit, save your work. So perform save. I will save it in my folder. So this is how it should look like. So next one, you have to print only these slides as a presenter notes. So to print only this slide in presenter notes, we go to print. So presenter notes, go to first only this slide, so current slide to print, and then we can choose note page. So this is how we can print it as a presenter note. But when we print it as a presenter note, you will find out that your candidate's detail may not be clear. So what we can do is edit header footer. Just ensure that your candidate's information is included in the notes and handout. So when you do the printing, we will still able to see your candidate's detail at the top. So this is how you should do for your printing. So this is your first printing for presentation package. Then the next printing need to be done is you have to print the presentation as a handout in the landscape orientation, 4 slides in a page. So the setting for this is you go to print. This round we're going to print all the slides, and we are going to print 4 slides. So go for 4 slides, and we need landscape. So go to orientation, change it to landscape. So this is how your printout should look like. So you're going to have two pages of the printing. Just hit the print button to print out your presentation. So that's all for your presentation package. I hope with this it helped you to understand or helped you to solve your task 6 in the March 2022 paper.